Hey, I'm Pat O'Melia. Welcome to the COVID-19 update. A lot of positive signs. Things are getting better. If you're listening to Murphy's press conferences, Cuomo is wrapping up his now. The numbers are getting better. Discharges, well, I'll go through all this. As always, I start my day by my wife taking my temperature. Today it was 97.7. I don't think I've ever hit 98.6, the normal temperature. I disinfected the studio, all the cameras, the keyboards here, before Jonathan got in, so we're practicing as much precaution as possible. When I'm outdoors, I got my homemade mask and my gloves. For that matter, I picked up a box of gloves yesterday. I find the gloves in the weirdest places. In a little bodega, I found a box of gloves. There's a lot of positive signs. The hospitals are in good shape. The new cases are going down. There's ventilators available. There's going to be a lot of ventilators when we're done with this. 96% of all the COVID-19 cases are mild. So even if you get it, chances are you're going to survive it. For that matter, the mayor of Patterson, he was affected with the COVID-19 2 weeks ago. He's back to work. In the United States, we have 819,321 cases. Remember, we got a population of 330 million people here, so it's a lot of cases, but not when you look at it through the population. 83,008 people have recovered. That's an increase in one day of 10,598. The nation has suffered 45,356 deaths. Of the cases we have in the United States, 14,006 are serious. So again, all these cases, we got 14,000 that are serious. And it's starting to look like a lot of them are in the nursing homes. That kind of flew under the radar there. Actually, Mayor Fulop in Jersey City was probably the first to go into the nursing homes. Now everybody's going into the nursing homes. New Jersey. Oh, first off, let's put up the U.S. map. You got a lot of states that are reopening. I think Georgia is opening today. As you know from watching these COVIDs, those big red hot spots, those are the worst locations. Again, it's the New York tri-state area. You have the big red spot there. Illinois, Louisiana is starting to become an issue. But the rest of the country is in fairly good, nowhere to New Jersey, New York levels. So you can see what states could open, and they are opening. I think Georgia's opening today, South Dakota's opening today. You got like Wyoming has a whopping 320 cases. You can see where states can open, and when the states start to open, the economy starts coming back, the money for the COVID-19 disaster aid can now start going to states that are afflicted with it, not just splitting it up amongst the 50. Even the PPP, for that matter, people, small businesses, they're probably signing the payroll protection program tomorrow, maybe late tonight, but they're saying on Thursday, be ready. Have your 940s, have your 941s, get everything ready, because it's going to be a gold rush again. So be ready to send it to your bank. You have to have a banking relationship as of February 2020 to apply. TD Bank with me. I am waiting. Both studios are set wherever I am. Beep, I'm sending in that paperwork. Don't fail. Now, the states will start getting some money in phase 4 the president's been talking about, but you look at that map, you can see where you got to send the money. And unless you have a big red dot, you're probably safe to open up. Your economy can come back, and we can use more money from that pool to the states that need it the most. Let's put our Jersey map up. The COVID-19 is starting to get down to South Jersey, and I honestly believe because of our proximity to New York City is why we've been hit so hard. Now, the really red dot is Hudson County, Essex County, Bergen County is leading the state as usual, but it's starting to filter down into South Jersey. Our numbers are starting, the testing is starting to get, you're about 50-50 on positive negative now, so that's a very positive sign. Let's do some numbers in New Jersey. We have 92,387 cases. We have suffered 4,753 deaths. Hudson County, my home county, we have 11,636 cases. Ocean County, where we sometimes broadcast out of the Ready to Roll studios, they have 5,036 cases. Bergen County is leading the state with 13,356 cases. My home city, Jersey City, now these numbers are as of the 20th. Jersey City had 3,812 cases. We have suffered 239 deaths, 239. New York City, let's put New York, the New York map up there, John, before I run these numbers. Now there's the state of New York. As you can see in the southern end, that would be New York City and Long Island. That's where you have the heaviest concentration of COVID-19. So yes, you could open up pretty much all of New York State with the exception of New York City and the Long Island area, but there are going to need to be some precautions. You know, you're going to probably have some border protection from state to state. I would not be surprised if they see a Jersey or New York plate. They may stop you, take your temperature, they may quarantine you for 14 days in another state, and I think that's realistic. But looking at New York, you see Cuomo, he keeps focusing on New York City, as he should, he's the governor, but the rest of his state is in far better shape than the state of New Jersey. Let's put up these New York City numbers, John. New York City, you have New York State, you have 251,720. Am I reading that backwards? Oh, yeah, I am reading it backwards. Let's start with New York City. New York City is 139,335 cases. New York City has suffered 10,301 deaths. The state has a total of 251,720 cases for New York State. The state itself has suffered 14,828 cases. Deaths, rather, 14,828 deaths. 10,000 of those are from New York City. 139,000 cases of the 251 statewide are from New York City. New York City is legitimately the hotspot of the globe. Yeah, it started in Wuhan, China, but New York City is the one it really is the hotspot. Locally, we're in pretty good shape hospital-wise. Christ Hospital, 77% of the patients are being treated for COVID-19. Again, some cases are mild, some are serious. Jersey City Medical Center, 72% of their patients are being treated for COVID-19. Again, it runs the gambit. You got some mild, and you have some serious. Hudson Regional Hospital has been doing quite well. They have the official testing center for the county of Hudson. They have discharged over 100 patients since the 31st of March. There's room at the inn there. They have enough equipment. They have PPE. They're fully staffed. The hospitals are in great shape. Palisades Medical Center is also in great shape. They added an additional 36 beds. They have two new COVID-19 intensive care treatment areas, and they just opened up a new medical surgical unit. Our hospitals are responding, so we're in a good place in Hudson County, hospital-wise. And you got the Med Center, JC Med Center, leading the pack of these hospitals. We are in good shape. Jersey City, we got the 3,200. You got a population around 300,000. These are horrible. Every death is depressing and it's horrible for the families. But you got to look at the total numbers of population and the preparedness. And again, kudos to Mayor Fulop. He was one of the first people to start closing down institutions and businesses. He started having meetings with the hospitals. That's why we have these hospital graphs that are coming out in Jersey City. Good job by the mayor. COVID testing sites now. LabCorp just got an okay for a home test. Of course, you're about, I think, at $119. You do your own swab, put it in the box, mail it to LabCorp. And in a week or so, you get the results back. But there are a lot of testing sites in New Jersey. Go to your municipality's website, go to the county website, go to the state website, and you can find out where it is. You have to present symptoms. What be those symptoms? Those symptoms be sore throat, runny nose, cough, fever, difficulty breathing, loss of appetite, loss of taste and smell. Supposedly, one of the first symptoms is the loss of taste and smell. If you have type A, be extra careful. It looks like you're really susceptible to the COVID-19. As I said earlier, 96% of these cases are mild, so if you do get it, you're going to survive it. Remember, take all the precautions. Stay healthy, wash your hands, don't touch your face, which is hard for me to do. Keep the 6 to 8 foot space between you and the next person. Wear the mask, wear the glove, stay home as much as you can. Actually, I may start eliminating that. I think we're better off being outside than being cooped up, but I am not a medical professional. Stay healthy. I'm Pat O'Melia. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Good night.